Okay, let's try that again. Hello, and welcome back to Clash of the Titans, the round robin final stage between Riut and VNS Yellow. Score currently lies at 2-1 to Riut after winning the first and third game. Second game, of course, went to Yellow, and we are currently on the fourth. Going to be very interested to see how this one goes, as I've not really seen either of these guys play much arena before. Over to the far right of the map in red, playing as Teutons, we do have Tyrant Riut. And over to the far left in blue, playing as Teutons, we do have VNS Yellow. I'm hoping this is going to be a pretty fun matchup, actually. I do have a feeling that arena is going to be interesting to see both of these guys play. So far, we've seen that Yellow's playstyle is very aggressive. We've seen him play a lot of tower sort of rushing styles, and even going for the landing on the last game as well, rather than going for the all-out galley war. And I like that style. That style is much more interesting to watch. It does make the games much more enjoyable in my opinion, and I feel that if Yellow keeps that style up, arena is going to be really interesting as well. Because this is a Teuton war, so that is pretty interesting as well, because of course the Teutons, kind of an interesting civilization. In Arabia, they really aren't that great unless they're played as a pocket civ. But we'll see. I mean, usually when we watch arena games, we expect to see monk-style play. Maybe even a castle drop. The thing with Teutons, of course, if you do a castle drop, making Teutonic Knights really not that feasible. So again, we'll have to wait and see how it goes, but I'm going to speed things up slightly, just 75% speed, because this will be, of course, fast castles from both of them, no doubt. And whilst they are doing that, I will look at their maps and have a quick look, see how it is for them. Seems like both of them have their boar within their walls. That is a bonus. Don't have to be deleting your outside walls to don't have to be deleting your outside walls to take your boar. That's kind of lame to have to do that. Riut's gold, not the best on that. It's mostly covered by tree line, which means he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces available to take gold from, rather than probably about 15 if it wasn't covered by trees. So not ideal, but at least one thing about this is that it's in the back. It's not actually hittable by a castle drop. Yellow's main gold and secondary gold outside of the wall. Well, secondary gold outside. First one very close to the wall indeed. This stone very close to the wall as well. A castle right here from Riut can be pretty devastating to Yellow. But Yellow has got a very nice back of the base. Completely within his walls here. He has got extra gold, 3 extra gold to be precise, and that is a lot of extra gold to be having around. Have a look at Riut's base. He's got like 3, and Yellow has about 4, which is nice, for 5 including his main gold, which is really nice for him. Relic placement, well, Riut has 1 inside of his walls. There's 2 right down to the south right here, and the other 2 are right outside of Yellow's base. So Yellow certainly seems to have the advantage here in terms of map, but who is going to have the advantage in terms of strategy? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm certainly going to be keeping an eye out during the Castle Age upgrade to see who is going to be going for a castle drop, if either of them are going to do that. But whatever happens, I imagine we'll see some action in the Castle Age. I highly doubt we'll see a fast Imperial from either of them, but you never know. This is arena, anything could happen. And Riut right now, this is some pretty nice deer luring here, using his sheep to keep the gate open so he can lure the deer in towards his TC, managing to get 1 in already. With that extra food going to add up, of course. There we go, 1 deer captured, and going to push that towards the TC right now. Barracks going down for Riut though, and that is interesting. We'll see what he intends to do with that in just a moment's time. But right now, happily just taking those deer, and he's doing a pretty good job of it actually indeed. Riut is up to the feudal age on 26 population. Yellow, however, he's on 28 right now, and he is only just clicking up to feudal. Riut up to feudal right now. Looks like his castle time is going to be much better actually. Market stable going down, so his second military building, second feudal age building, is going to be a stable, and that could mean that we're going to see a few knights from him. if not knights, maybe light cavalry to take map control and then aim to take the relics. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Either way, it looks like he's going to get aggressive as soon as he hits the castle age, mark it up, and he's done a 12-minute, 20-second castle age right there. Nice time indeed. Yellow, not even up to feudal yet. Not sure exactly what is going on right here, but for him, it seems like he's taking a lot of wood actually, which is a lot more than perhaps he would need. He obviously needs a market and a blacksmith to go up to castle right here, and he's going to have comfortably the amount of gold and food he needs. But it looks to me like he's actually going to be aiming to make a castle drop of sorts. Got a villager gathering some stone already. But if not that, maybe a huge TC boom. Who knows? It looks kind of odd to me. I mean, he's actually spent extra resources building a second mill down here to take these deer. Whereas Riut, on the other hand, saving that 100 wood and just with the one mill, managing to get the deer in as well. Continuing to push those in right now. So Riut is certainly being a little bit more conservative, being a little bit more... I'm struggling to find my words, a little bit more efficient, and that is kind of what you want to be. 4 farms out for Riut, and we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for yellow right now, so Riut is certainly making the most of his natural resources, and perhaps that's why he's able to hit castle so much faster. 30 population for yellow right now, 28 for Riut, and Riut's about to hit castle already, so... interesting stuff. Yellow, though, continuing to take stone. He's only got 3 villagers taking stone, so that's actually probably not going to be enough to get a castle up as soon as he gets up to the castle age. So maybe going for a castle drop isn't what he intends. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, of course. It's really hard to actually call it at this stage, but there's the castle age from Riut right there. And yellow on 30% right now, so interesting stuff. Knights coming out for Riut, monastery on the front, so yeah, he is going to of course take those relics. But it's interesting he's going for knights. Knights do get converted by relics very quickly, not by relics, get converted by monks very quickly. So going for knights is interesting, an interesting strategy indeed, but gonna go for that anyway. Monk gonna come out, and he will secure himself those relics. Perhaps we'll see well, a house right there, but I can't even think of the word. A siege workshop, that's the one. Perhaps we will see a siege workshop coming down in a second, and maybe some rams to take down the walls, perhaps even some mangonels. We don't know, we'll have to see, but Teutons have got pretty reasonable siege, so a siege workshop on the front could be a good idea. It will mean that he will have a little bit more firepower, but actually blacksmith going up right now so he can upgrade those knights, and yeah, he's going to explore the map, find the relics where he can, and take them in. Yellow is still on the way up to the castle age. He's on 95%. He will be up to 100% in just a moment, and it looks like to me 400 stone. Maybe he's going for a 4 TC boom, who knows, but that's a lot of stone in the bank, quite a lot of wood as well. Maybe he's just intending to boom it out, I don't know. But either way, 2 monasteries going up for him, and I think that's kind of a bad thing for Riut even. Of course, knights will get converted so quickly, but either way, Riut could quite easily switch to light cavalry or scout cavalry if he wanted to deal with the monks, of course. So Riut right now going to be getting up those relics where he can. 1 has been collected, 2 more about to be collected. Siege workshop on the front as well. And we'll see if he goes for rams right here. Of course, siege costs quite a lot of gold, as does monks. So going for both simultaneously is quite costly in the gold department. But what I like from Riut right here is that he is still on the 1 TC. He's going to be playing very aggressive by the looks of things. And yellow not going for 4 TC play. It would be kind of funny if he did do that, but he's not going to. Instead, he will be taking the stone and perhaps going for a castle drop backed up by monks right here. Getting sanctity to increase their HP. And Riut, though, pretty good map control at the moment. Able to scout it out with the knights and secure the relics for the time being. That's 3 in the bank, 4 about to come in, and perhaps even a 5th if he keeps the map control up like this. And now yellow going to start to get those conversions. 1 knight for yellow, not a problem at all. And you'll see how quickly they do get converted. However, mangonels, that's going to be a little different story altogether. Mangonels going to be able to deal with monks a little bit more effectively. Oh, so close on that monk right there. 1 health. Yellow making that defense, but Riut going to get his knight back by the looks of things, and he's got, oh well, never mind. Yellow going to delete it rather than get it converted, but 3 knights coming in right now. If Yellow gets the conversions, he can turn it around, but not enough faith on this monk at all. Could actually take these out pretty quickly. Is he going to get the conversion? Yes, he did. But it's 2 knights on 1. The monk's going down, of course. And now Riut going to be able to reconvert the knight back. Is he going to delete it? Yes, he is. And this is pretty close. 2 mangonels out for Riut right now. Going to keep that pressure on. Knights dealing with the monks. And Riut is in a commanding position at this stage. Yellow gonna be dropping that castle any second now, as Riut's starting to continue to hammer away at that gate right there. 2 relics still on the map though, and Riut is continuing, so starting to get those upgrades on the monks first, I think, before he does anything else. Any more knights coming out? Well, no. No more knights at all, but another gate from Yellow right here. You're going to be continuing to wall this up, and you can't really blame him. I mean, Riut will eventually get through, and why not just stick another gate up? There's no problem doing that at all. Going to try and aim for the wall right here then. Interesting. I think it's going to be a while before he gets through, if at all, so we'll have to wait and see. 3rd monastery going down for Riut, but he's about to secure the 4th and 5th relic. No problem whatsoever. And Riut now only with 3 knights, so I mean, this could be pretty bad. 3 monks coming in, 3 knights on the field. If Riut does get converted, he will lose these mangonels very quickly, so good idea to go back right there, because he doesn't want to lose these mangonels. 3 mangonels, that's very expensive. If you get your knights converted against you, you're in for a bad time, basically. But it's going to be very difficult for Yellow to convert siege, so Riut's just going to keep hammering away, and Yellow's going to have to wall back behind this to make sure that he is continuing to stay safe. Okay, he's going to get over the siege right here. Looks like he is, but going to get flattened so quickly by the mangonels. Not a chance in hell. It's so hard to do that. Yellow just laughing it off, and man, the 5th relic getting secured by Riut right there. His gold income going up massively. It's just going up so quickly. He can afford to start spamming the monks out right now. And this wall about to go down as well. Very little to defend with. 1 monk on the field for Yellow right now. Looks like he has got a mangonel, or a ram. Okay, he needs a mangonel. He really needs a mangonel. Quick time. But knights are in. Ram coming out. Ram looks like he's going to go for the mangonels with that. Don't blame him. But knights getting in, and it's huge damage for Yellow here. Gonna lose so many villagers. Of course, mangonels come in as well, and plenty of monks to back this up as well. So Riut now going to start converting these buildings. Is he going to get it? Oh man, that was so close. Riut nearly converted the, well, he could have converted the siege workshop before the mangonel came out. But either way, it doesn't matter. Riut killed the mangonel anyway. Looks like Yellow's going to bum rush the mangonels right here, but there's 3 of them. Knights on the field as well, and he can't do it. He just cannot do that. A few spears coming out, going to do minimal damage to the monks right here. Riut probably just going to convert them as well. And Yellow right now, forced off of his main gold, forced to build TCs up in the back of his base, and he really just doesn't have any military. He's lost that. He's lost the siege workshop. He lost the barracks. He lost the market. It was basically just GG. I'm very, very impressed by that play by Riut there. He did a great job, of course. A very fast castle time indeed. Much faster than Yellow, and taking the map control very, very well indeed as well. Securing the 5 relics, pushing in with the mangonels, and monks mangonels. It's a powerful combination. And yeah, just very well played by him. So thanks for watching, guys. Going to go to the next